Hi guys, finally we got our hands on the brakes. So today we're gonna replace and upgrade our brakes with the EBC set, front rears, yellow stuff brake pads, brake pads wear sensor because we have fault on the dash, so it means we need to replace it, brackets, some cleaning, hopefully it will improve. We're not gonna flush the brake fluid today, and I'm still waiting for the rotor brake disc, this shield which is behind, but at least we can do the brakes, get rid of the fault, and hopefully it will improve slightly our brakes. And as a next step in another video, we're gonna do braided brake lines and the brake fluid. So let's carry on. Hopefully it will be easy fix, easy to do it. And I really wanted to try EBC. It's a local UK brand, but now it's popular around the world. A lot of nice feedbacks, fairly nice price, so hopefully we're gonna feel difference. Let's carry on. Well, everything is out. Surprisingly, it was easy to unscrew everything, no rust stuck in discs or something. So let's start with the brake pads. The brake pads, from what I can see, it's a BMW. Well, I don't think it's original ones since 2010, definitely not, but it means the previous owner took a good maintenance, and we have a BMW. The difference, we can see difference between BMW and EBC yellow stuff. The BMW, they have only one bracket here, which is going inside of the piston, and actually EBC have on secondary pad bracket as well. With the wear sensors, how I told you, you can see it here. That's the bit which is completely gone on the original one. That's why we have fault on the dash, and that's why we need to replace it. Once your brake pad is worn too low, it starts damaging the sensor. Pretty much simple process. Just disconnect the wire and that's it. Brake rotors. Well, I knew that we had some lip here and it looks old. I've seen the worst things. I think the rear ones will be worse. So to take brake rotor, we need to unscrew the small hex bolt. I used 6mm. It wasn't tight, wasn't rusted, so it was easy peasy, really. I recommend to replace them as well. If you don't have them in a local store, just buy them from BMW, just as a peace of mind. To remove, if you're replacing the rotor, you will need to remove this bracket. So it's 19mm bolts double check. Oh, 18 millimeter bolts. In my case, unscrewed easily without any tension. So we will clean it before we're gonna put new brake pads in. We had some small issue to unscrew initial brake. So these two inner bolts, which are holding everything together. So I believe it's a 7 millimeter hex inside, but for some reason on my side we have just 6 and 8. So I managed to do it with the Torx 45. It's not a great solution, but because they wasn't tight, I didn't damage anything and I managed to unscrew it. I would say in your case, if they tight, you're risking to break the thread inside. So I would go to the local store and buy the just 7 millimeter hex. But in my case, how I thought it was easy to unscrew, so I use it. Basically I tried, it was easy, so I just carry on and I done it. So now we're gonna clean everything and just put everything back. So that's pretty much what we need with the front pads and the rotors, and yeah, surprisingly everything was easy to unscrew.
However, whoever, raining from above, we shooting down through your umbrella, ayy. Getting fed up, nothing you could tell us. Snapping every shot I take, just wait till it develops. Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found. This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles. On the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down. That's the crown on me, wear it proud, show 'em what we bout. Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found. Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles. On the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down. That's the crown on me, wear it proud, fuck what they was talking about. Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found. From the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down. Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found. Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles. From the ground with me to the clouds, never coming down. That's the crown on me, wear it proud, fuck what they was talking about.
When you're taking the rotor out, leave this screw which is holding the rotor till the end, so you can try if it's going. Don't unscrew it totally because it will hold the disc until you will take this bracket and everything, and once you take the bracket and everything you can finish with the screw and take it. It will be easier. So we put some brake grease. Make sure you not contaminate the brake disc. We're still gonna clean it with the brake cleaner, but still try to apply grease only on the places where the pad's gonna move to avoid any extra friction. So we pushed back piston on this side. It was very easy, so I'm using this universal kit with different types of the plates to push it back. So now we clean as much as we can around without taking completely everything apart. So now we're gonna install it back. What else I want to tell you? There was something else, but I don't really remember, so we're gonna update it a bit later. As well, I applied some grease on these holders, so which are moving, which will hold all the braking system together. So I took them out, I cleaned them, you will see it, and I applied a little bit brake lubricant for it. Okay, let's put it back together.
SOS, SOS,
updated all the front disc, everything is done. So we replaced the wear sensor. I hope you will see it, how we plug it in. So with this bracket, make sure you fit in the bottom and top end, and after with the screwdriver just push the middle part inside. It will be easier, much easier. The sensors there plugged, everything is plugged. So this screw, I believe it's 60 Newton meters. Today I'm not using the torque range, but yeah, if you have it, I highly recommend to use it 16 Newton meters, this one. To be honest, I'm not sure that I will replace it now because it looks very fresh, so it wasn't rusted inside, so I will keep it. I would say the longest part of this process is just clean the dirt and rust from the caliper, the inner hubs, and obviously make sure you have hex. So this one is hex 6 for the small inner screw, and you need 7, I believe it's 7, for the 2 bolts, whatever you call them, which is holding caliper. It's not the best solution how I did with Torx, just as a plan B, and if it's unscrewed easily. So now I'm not gonna show you the other side, it will be exactly the same process. So we'll leave it as it is. We clean it with a brake cleaner. Make sure when you're touching the brakes, you not contaminate the brake rotor or disc with your greasy hands. So we're gonna do the rear one now. After repeat another side without camera because it's copy-paste process. And after that, we're gonna ride a few hundred miles just to settle everything in, and hopefully we're gonna enjoy it.
You knew that when I'm cashing checks, I don't owe no debts. I've been through that. See you SOS, SOS, SOS. See you SOS. Need a life vest, need no mic check. SOS, SOS, SOS. See you SOS. We don't talk checks, we get to it.
So guys, the rear wheel. So we start unscrewing the rotor bolt, the screw, but we left it there to keep holding the rotor. So we unscrew this rear pieces like bolts which are holding caliper. It's the same thing as with the front one. I use Torx because I don't have hex. You see the difference straight away. There in the front left we have wear sensor, and I believe in the rear you will have wear sensor on the right side. So now it's pretty much same process. We're gonna unscrew this bracket behind. We're gonna push the piston back inside. We're gonna clean everything here, and the biggest difference will be the handbrake pads which are inside, because the handbrake is inside of the rotor. It's a slightly bit less room inside because you can turn it left or right how we did with the front ones. So if with the front wheels I used the big one range, so with the rear ones I start using the smaller because there's not enough room because of the suspension arms. Okay, how we can see we have trouble with the hub bolt. I think that almost every BMW this generation have this problem, but we're not gonna touch it unless we need to do something more with the drive shaft. So yeah, it's getting a bit hot here, and obviously it's not very nice without lift, but at least we're doing it by us, and we know we can inspect everything inside. I forgot to tell is in the front wheel and here, once you're doing this, it's a nice view of the suspension, springs, everything, this bump stops, everything. Try to inspect as much as you can if you're doing it yourself. You will save time, you will see, maybe you have something worn, like I can see here. It's subframe bushings, not fresh anymore. So now we can put it on our list and do it later. Okay guys, let's carry on this funny process.
I never got an L on pass, this ain't no breeze. I had to make the workout last, the bill of steam is different degrees. And know I do this here with the ease, and never been easy. Snare, just keep one up the sleeve. I saw a few that had the passion.
So guys, how you can see, we have handbrake inside. That's why I use the small mallet or hammer. If you're not planning to replace rotor, so I would use the rubber one, because anyway I'm planning to replace rotor. But again, I hit it. Basically, you need to smash that. Just hit somewhere in the middle. Don't hit the surface. Well, in my case, I could do it because I'm not using this disc anymore. But I never hit on the initial braking surface. So just slightly hit it between the wheel nuts, where on the hub base, and it will go out. So now we know the main difference. We need to ease our handbrake now, because if we're gonna put new handbrake pads, we won't be able to fit new brake discs. So we need to relax this tension here, install the new handbrake, and the rest it will be the same as.
We used to talk about it, but I leave it now. Now I need $100,000 for my confidence. $100,000 for my confidence.
Queen and a baby girl. It was all a dream, now it seems like I had a world. I'm not really seen on the scene, but I like it like that. Only if a green, then I leave with a bag full of cash. Long nights, longer roads, I just go with the flow. Head up when I'm low, yeah, you know how it goes. Got the hustle in my veins, every battle I'm drawn. Turn my struggles into strengths, always answer those calls. All gas, no brakes, all work, no play. All night, all day, I'm moving too legit. All gas, no brakes, all work, no play. All night, all day, nah, I could never quit. I still give my all to life, nothing less. Started at the bottom, had some problems, still had no regrets. Sitting at the top, you didn't notice yet. Moving around in silence, try to hide it till it's obvious. I don't like to talk about none till it's said and done. I don't really like to have fun like what you think is fun. I just really like what I like, and that's all I know. I was on a strike for my life, it's the rodeo. Games lost and had some games won too. Long as I'm shooting 50-50, I'ma make my way through. Don't play around unless I'm playing round two. Only one shot for it all in life, it ain't no round twos. All gas, no brakes, all work, no play. All night, all day, I'm moving too legit. All gas, no brakes, all work, no play. All night, all day, nah, I could never quit. I still give my all to life, nothing less. Started at the bottom, had some problems, still had no regrets. Sitting at the top, you didn't notice yet. Moving around in silence, try to hide it till it's obvious. I swear my last time won't be my last time. I was never winning on the front, I like the back nine. I live in the moment, not the past time. Sorry for my sin and never
Well, final update. So the rear disc's done. Don't look here, it looks disgusting. This one looks disgusting as well. Well, originally I planned to replace for something like from F-Series or from F-Series, but it's just too expensive. That's why I kept all my calipers. Yeah, maybe we're gonna paint them, but we're not talking about this today. So this rotor screw looks a bit worse than the front one. So how I told in the beginning, like perfect way, replace them. So what the difference compared to the front ones? The front ones got 18mm bolts which holding this bracket. The rear ones is 16mm. So 16mm you will need to unscrew the bracket if you're replacing brake rotors. If you're not replacing brake rotors, you don't need to touch that bracket. You need just unplug the caliper and replace the brake pads. For the handbrake pads or shoes, whatever you want to call it, you will need 5mm hex. Just, have you seen before, unplug the spring which is holding them to the hub. And the rest is pretty much the same. I again used my Torx instead of the hex to unscrew the caliper. Make sure you're not, if you're doing the same way as me, make sure you're not tightening them too hard, because obviously this is not the right thread. It's supposed to be hex, so you can use it, but don't over tighten it. The rest was pretty much easy. How you've seen before, I made a short video how to adjust the handbrake shoes or caliper or brake pad pads. So we're gonna repeat the same from the other side. It's not so quickly, just because, you know, I waited to the last moment and now we need to do everything all in one moment. So it takes long time. Well, not long time, but we're already a few hours here. We still need to do another side. Okay, looks nice, apart of these rusty parts, especially the front ones. We'll do the same on the other side, and we'll show you the final picture. The small things, when you adjust the handbrake, you will see that the roller, which you can kind of roll with the flat screwdriver, I use that one. So hit the new brake, check how it's going. Basically, you need to stop when the rotor is going too hard. So that's how you adjust the handbrake. So make sure you can adjust it pretty much, how it say, the step is very small, so you can adjust very nicely. So I did, once you feel the rotor is free moving there, leave it. If it's too hard, just adjust one step less. It's very easy. That's how we adjust it. Well guys, how you can see, different clothings. I need a shower and changing because it was too messy. So we completed it. Short feedback. Longer than I expected, so it took me like 5 hours, even everything was smooth. Unexpected 7mm Allen key for the super, with this like brake caliper fixing to the initial brake bracket, whatever you call it. So longer than I expected, 7mm Allen key, very messy because of the brake pad dust everywhere. I tried to clean with metal brush, tried to calipers and everything. It was so messy, I took like shower 2 or 3 times just to clean myself. That's why I didn't make the final picture straight away. And we did few miles. It's not like they're not settled in so far, so no harsh braking. And the rest is pretty much straightforward. Now we just need to erase this fault from the dash, and that's it. It looks very nice. One more thing, if you have same car or same brakes, the rear calipers, I tried to clean them, but they still look rusty, so maybe it needs to be painted, maybe replacing for the upgrade, whatever. But literally with the front ones, because they made, well, looks like aluminium or something, you literally can clean them very nicely. I tried on other side. You can clean them a bit more with a metal brush. Put just your metal brush on some drill or whatever, and they will look very nice, like bright silver color. So probably I will keep them as it is. I will just clean them one more times more with a metal brush, and they will look nice. The rear ones, they look ugly. Probably I will paint them just silver paint to match the front ones. So yeah, I'm very happy. I'm happy how it looks. A bit longer than I expected, a bit messier than I expected. Now we're gonna erase the fault, and I think that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. And in the next videos we're gonna upgrade, and flush the brake fluid and we'll install braided braking lines. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, put the team on my back. Never fold, never crack. The wolf always roll with a pack. Now tell me how you like that. Put the team on the map. We bridging and filling the gap. Never fold, never crack. Now tell me how you like that. We breaking the mold and aiming for gold. We here to take everything, even your soul, yo. Tell me how you like that. We live and we grow, obsessed with the green. I'm Willem Dafoe. We deal with the foes and turn them to ghosts, yo. Tell me how you like that. How you like that? Ready for the smoke with my team like Drax. Let's see if they really how they seem on the app. I see them on the street, they don't know how to act. Let's lay a trap, playing it cool, but it's part of the strap. Watch how they react, we throwing cheese at the rats. Yeah, we know they easy to catch. Show me the stats. I've been in the game for a minute, it's different. I had to adapt. I came with the boom bap, sticking to raps, but it put a limit on what I attract. Let's go with the facts. We all got potential that's going untapped. If you don't attack, I do it for me, my team, my family tree. Hell. Tell me how you like that. Put the team on my back. Never fold, never crack. The wolf always roll with a pack. Now tell me how you like that.